Great. So we're going, thank you so much again, Kyra, for taking some time to speak to me and to all the people on the internet who are going to find this really, really interesting because today, basically, I just wanted to chat and pick your brain. You are currently the VP of Partnership and Alliances at Rivery, but you have like a long history working with partners, as partners in the whole tech ecosystem.
Mhm.
And there's been, as we were commenting before, actually, there's been like a huge shift in partnerships as a whole. They've almost become like a massive beast, and it's becoming more and more important for companies to, to to succeed. I mean, it's harder for them to succeed if they don't have the right partner ecosystem.
Correct.
How has this changed since you started your career? What can you tell us about like this massive change?
Yeah, I think now more than ever, especially in the industry that surrounds data for an organization, so solutions, technology solutions that surround data, data management, and really help companies become data-informed organizations. There's a shift and focus around partners from a technology perspective, but also a service partner perspective that I think is more hypercritical to organizations like ourselves to lean into, because um, the impact that your partner ecosystem, your partner network can have can be exponential. You see a lot of tech companies right now that have gone on to be unicorns and IPO, and they're attributing a lot of their success to the focus that they put into their partner program early. And it wasn't a hey, let's just bring everybody in and kind of this spray and pray kind of mentality. They're really thinking methodically about the partners that they select and how they are driving success for them in market, and how can they support them. So you're just seeing a lot more rigor and focus be put into what a program looks like at an organization. And the incredible thing too is the talent that's shifting over into this the partner world. I'm seeing such a talent, such innovators, people that have come from sales or maybe partnerships or in customer success lean into this role because of the impact it can make for your organization.
Amazing. I mean, would you say, I know it might be controversial, but could you say that some of the technologies are commoditized in the data space, and what makes someone win or lose is their partner network or their ability to engage those partners in the ecosystem?
Couldn't agree more. I mean, and it might be a touchy subject, but at the end of the day, how we're different could be, slivers of differences, right? And more now than ever, because we are working so globally, but we are working so virtually. It's how we treat people, and it's how we embrace their success. Partners want to work for you if you've got their back, if you're doing things that help them achieve success, and not have it be a you-centric, it's them-centric. So, I think it is about the program you're creating. It's about the sentiment you have towards your partners. It's about your kind of your conviction to that, and integrity around putting together a program and treating people the way that that helps them kind of go out and be successful with your best interest in their heart. So yes, 100%. This is such an important part of success.
Amazing. And from your personal experience, uh, what do you think is going to be the next phase for partnership? Is this something going to be growing and growing and growing? Clearly, like, one of the keys of partnerships being so successful is that there's investment, emotional and work investment on both sides. So everyone is like working towards the same goal. I mean, that's, I guess, the definition of a partnership. But what's kind of like next for the space of partnerships? It's growing so massive. Is it?
Yeah, I think, you know, for us at Rivery, I think what's next, and what we're kind of seeing is kind of the shift is continued effort and alignment around partnership go to market. And it's there right now, but I think when you have a sales organization that's out selling in market and you have a partner organization that's out selling in market, like how do you really more tightly align those teams to deliver results? We haven't gotten there yet. No one's really, I think, created a sales motion together. So I think there's going to be a hyper focus on that for us, next year. And I think really just all of the big guys and up and comers. I think that that's really where a massive impact will happen. And a lot of focus is being dedicated to that. And there's also technology that's out trying to help make that easier. We're using several different kind of solutions to help us co-sell and market together, provide transparency around selling together. So I think kind of seeing the shift in technology, the shift in philosophy, I think that that's really where we're focused, in the next year or years and in perfecting.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I hear a lot, even like, I don't know, like shared Slack channels. There's all these conversations of like that almost like teams from different companies are kind of like merging into being like one team.
One
So
team.
you could argue that maybe like, the team that focuses on that partner and that vertical working together are closer with each other than maybe with other teams in the respective organizations,
Oh,
I
I
guess.
I mean, we have WhatsApp, messages, we have Slack, they are a part of our organization. Another big thing is partner advisory boards. We're working on developing our partner advisory board where partners get to give their feedback and help us shape the future of this organization. And that's how important they are, is they have a seat at the table. So very much the lines become blurred when you've hit a home run with a partner. You don't know if they're a partner or an employee,
Mm.
and that's I think really where the North Star that we're all shooting for.
Well, that's amazing. I was saying like, you could argue that this is the best marketing scheme, program,
Yeah,
loyalty,
yeah,
advocacy, all of it together and wrapped into one, I guess.
absolutely. I think cross promotion is great, but I think it's the cross promotion, it's the integration, it's thinking about a complete package, because at the end, who benefits from this is our customers, and we can all do business more seamlessly together. And I think that that is, again, we're all kind of shooting for that as a North Star.
Amazing. Super interesting. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And yeah, looking forward to seeing more. I think like what you say like really resonates. That is kind of like beyond cross-selling or beyond having like a reseller. I think like the partnerships are becoming so much deeper and more meaningful. And the thought of having like a board made out of partners, them informing your product, your processes, and working together is really like a paradigm shift from, I don't know, maybe 5, 10 years ago, when there's always either like a level of competition or
Yeah.
people that are not from your organization are always seen as like second rate or second class. And now it's almost like the opposite. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a massive priority for these businesses because they know that without them, that there's no cohesive solution for customers.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I very much agree with that. And I think that's where we're headed. And we have really appreciated the partners that have that same philosophy and are leaning in. We're excited about 2022. There's a lot of great things that we're working on with our partners together to accomplish just this.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Kyra.
Thank
Always a pleasure.
thank
And
you.
yeah, speak to you again soon.
Yeah,
Bye
speak to you
bye.
soon. Bye-bye.